having that moment where we just relax. And it's something that we all need to do more. I feel like the world is getting faster and faster. And when you sit in a lazy boy, it's giving yourself permission to just sit down, and maybe it's do nothing at all. Maybe it's knit, maybe it's read, maybe it's binge your favorite show, maybe it's enjoying a glass of something with somebody you love in their lazy boy. However you like to relax, what we have for you today is the #1 best-selling silhouette from Lazy Boy for the last 15 years. It is called the Pinnacle, and we have two options for you. So you can choose either the manual recliner, and we also have it in what's called the Power XR, and we'll explain what that means as we get to it. So these are the details. Take a look. So you've got the choice of the two prices. We'll show you in just a moment. You can see those at the bottom of the screen. So your easy pay is going to depend on if you're going for the manual or the Power XR. The manual is the more affordable of the two options. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that that price is going up at the end of the day. So an incredible price. This is going to ship to you for free. And not only that, you also get white glove delivery. So maybe if you have mobility issues and you're thinking, I need this, but I have no idea how I'm going to get it into my home, that is also covered in the cost that you're seeing on the screen. So I'm going to take you through the colors, starting over here. So this is the... Wait a second. Oh, this is the indigo. This one is the indigo. So this is your blue. And what Lazy Boy do really well are choose great neutrals that are going to pair back. So if you're not necessarily that great with color, don't worry about it. These colors are really designed to fit in with what you have already. So that is, then this is called the Tropic. So it's a beautiful green. You know, it's kind of like a sea green, a blue green. Then we have the Pearl. And you might be thinking, I don't know about a light color. We're going to show you a demonstration that's going to tell you you can shop with confidence for that pearl light color because of the way in which Lazy Boy treat the materials to mean you don't have to worry about spills and stains. You can live in this. And then we've got one more color we're going to show you. Sorry, two more colors we're going to show you. This is your gray. This is called Dove. So it's a really soft, pale gray, a great neutral that's going to pair back beautifully. And then we have the Wicker, which is kind of like your beige, your greys, your neutral in that arena. So really we have blue, green, cream, grey and beige. Whatever, you know, existing furniture you have already, within that family of colours, there's going to be something that's going to go with it. Now, your easy pay is $247 if you are going for the manual, and then it's $380 if you're going for the Power XR. Joining me is Molly Menti, and Hi, how are you? It's been a while.
I know, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. And Molly brings us Lazy Boy, and
I know. We were just laughing because the last time I was like, I mentioned I was expecting the last time we were on air together, and you were like, I can't tell, and I'm like, well, now we really can.
Unless you're smuggling a basketball. She could be smuggling.
It's just this little ball. It's very cute. But I'm much happier now that I'm sitting in my Lazy Boy. It's so comfortable, especially the Pinnacle.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure you're not alone in being an expectant mum who might be watching and thinking, actually, that's exactly what I need.
Exactly.
Because it's so hard to find a comfortable position.
And it gets harder every day, right? It's so funny just to be able to have all Lazy Boy recliners, whether you're talking about the manual or the Power XR Plus, they have this lumbar support, meaning your whole low back is filled in. So from the second that you sit down, and why we've been so synonymous with comfort since 1928, is the second you sit down, you have all of that pressure off your back before you even take your feet up. And that's what's incredible. But when we're talking about all of the Lazy Boys that we have, the Pinnacle is actually our #1 best-selling for the last 5 years. And this is the manual that we do better than anyone else in the industry. 54 individualized comfort positions, total body and independent lumbar support in all of those positions. You're getting that increased arc handle, that increased adjustability that you only get from Lazy Boy. In this recliner, Sam, we are sitting on our highest end memory foam that we offer, still 4-sided hardwood construction and still assembled right here from domestic and imported parts as we have been. This is the Power, though, which more people here at QVC and in our showrooms go, hold the phone. There is a wireless remote. It is whisper silent. You can get into a full bed weightlessness position in 6 seconds and then lift your head and neck up without bringing anything else to your recliner, increase that already famous lumbar support we were just speaking about. You're sitting on Tempur-Pedic memory foam, then that four-sided hardwood construction, and we're famous for. And again, we're created right here. We've actually been headquartered in Monroe, Michigan since 1928.
Wow.
And we are still put together by your neighbors in one of our 5 factories across the United States, which is something we're so proud of. I'm one of the 8,000 jobs we keep right here in the United States of America because of our commitment to the American worker and also our commitment to doing things a little bit in the old-fashioned way. These are handcrafted heritage pieces of furniture that are going to last and last.
Yeah, and you know what, I'd love to demonstrate. So if you just tuned in, Molly is in the manual recliner, which is literally, you know, we've all seen that famous scene in a famous show where they both do this.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I'm in the Power XR. So this little remote, it has its own little home on the side of my Lazy Boy, and I just grab that. Really easy interface because it's pictures. It's not like, oh wait, what do the words mean? You can choose the position that you want to go into, and it's just a case of pressing the button. So I'm going to recline.
You press the top right there on the one side.
Oh, nothing is working for me today. Do you know what? It was working before, and I was like, oh no, I'll wait till we come
Why
back.
don't we go through a little tutorial, because it is very easy. But when you get this home, you're going to be able to see your remote right here. This controls your back. So if I were to push your back a little bit,
there we go.
You're feeling your back go back. This controls your feet. So Sam, you can just put your feet up and maybe work. There's your chair and your ottoman right there. So you have all of that. Then say you're sitting there and you want a little bit more head support. I do this all the time.
Yes, please. Yes,
you can press just this button and increase your head support right here just by this button. This is why this is our highest end power that we offer. And if you just need a little bit of extra lumbar, which I do constantly right now, you can do that. And then right here you have your presets. So if you say this is the perfect this is your perfect spot, you can press this down until it beeps. And every time you get into the chair, just press that one button and you're going to be able to go right into your preset. And then this home button right here is going to take you back home. And remember, whether it's the manual or the power option, you're going to be in that gentle rocking motion. Go ahead and start to rock because both of these are also rocking chairs.
Which is going to be perfect for when your baby comes along.
It is, and I think we think a lot about rocking just with children, but do you know why it's so soothing and why Lazy Boy hasn't taken it out of their chairs? Is because it is the first thing you feel in your mother's womb. It is the first thing that moms naturally do when they hold little babies, and we need that. It's going to take your temperature down from the second you sit down. You're going to start feeling that relaxation. Before you even put your feet up, you can relax.
And do you know what? It's funny because you saying about that. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Like, I have lived in the tropics. I love to be in a hammock. It's just like I feel like it's the one place I can actually relax and read because I think our minds are so busy, but when our body is moving, it's almost like then we can focus on one thing and just relax.
100%. 100%. And that's all that Lazy Boy wants you to do. We want you to sit down in a recliner. We want you to start having conversations. We put our highest end stain resistancy fabric on all of this because you know what we want you to do? We want you to eat in your recliner. And I know that that sounds a little scary because I'm sitting in a darn white chair right here, right?
It doesn't sound scary. I'm living in this chair. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, I can sleep in this chair. I can eat in this chair. And hang on, let me just show you this. So this is what Molly set up for me. So when I press that home button, to say you hear someone at the door, you know, maybe there's a parcel you're waiting for and you are super chilled, relaxed. All you do to get back up is to press that home button, and now you can be getting up to greet your guests, go to the door. I mean, it's like we're living in the future.
It is like
it's like we're living in the future.
And when your guests come in, you're gonna have these beautiful chairs. They're gonna be like, oh, should we maybe sit with somewhere else? Or if you have little kids in your family, like I do, I have 2 boys and another boy on the way. If you have dogs, you might think you can't have this beautiful Instagrammable colors in your home and you should wait with your furniture. But because of the magic of something that's in here, which is one of our premium upgrades, which is iClean fabric, I can spill this red wine on this absolutely almost white fabric.
I realized I was like clutching my, I was like got my hands
tough,
to my
so-
face like it's
but
a
watch
film.
how this rolls away. It actually sits on top of the fabric. I'm taking a dry paper towel and that stain is running into the dry paper towel and away from this. And then we mount this on plexiglass so that you can see that nothing goes through to the other side. Nothing at all goes through to the other side. So what that does is that this, gone are the days, my grandmother used to put plastic on her furniture.
I was just thinking
right?
that was the old way of keeping the couch clean.
Well, and
wasn't
it was because she was protecting her investment. Now Lazy Boy has built that protected investment into every one of their recliners so that you can live in, eat in, enjoy, have those conversations, be the host that doesn't mind if there's some food on the furniture.
Yep.
And then you get to still have gorgeous furniture when your guests or dogs or grandchildren or actual children leave.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, quick reminder of what you're choosing. So you are either choosing the manual recliner, that's the one Molly's in. I'm Sam, I am in the Power XR. So this is the manual, you're gonna just hands it. With mine, I am using the remote. I can actually have this preset, which Molly did for me at the top of the show. So now it's going to exactly the setting I like. The lumbar support, my feet up, and I love an ottoman. I can never just sit on the couch. I have to have my feet up to fully relax. So that's how you're choosing first. Now for the manual, your easy pay is going to be $247 a month. Then for the Power XR, it's going to be $380 a month. And keep in mind, whichever one you go for, it's going to be a rocker. So you can have that lovely baby in the womb, or if you're me, tropical hammock vibe. That is so relaxing.
It's so relaxing.
I'm just going to talk you through the colours, so come with me. Oh, don't get up.
Oh,
I feel like, come on. I know, sorry, it's annoying to be baby.
No,
I
believe
feel
me,
like
I want everyone to say don't get up.
Instincts come out with pregnant women.
I have two
It's
little
like-
boys at home that are like, Mom, could you come? Don't worry, you can say that to me all day.
So this is the Pearl. If you just tuned in, we're going to show you how amazingly resistant this is to stain. So if you want to order the Pearl, we are very limited in that manual right now. So just to give you that heads up that now really is the time to order. This is the Tropic. So it is, how would you describe this? I feel like it's like a seafoam green.
So green is having a moment right now. I love that we did this in a teal. This is a true teal color because it's going to mix with your furniture so much more. If you have blues, it's going to be beautiful with your blues, grays. It's going to look gorgeous with your grays. And so it's not an evergreen, it is a teal.
Do you know what? I feel like we should have swatches so we can show
so you can show them.
But
look, everything, it matches so much. I always say your set designers are the best ever because as we come in with the trends, you guys already have them here. So that's what this is.
This is the indigo. So this is your blue option.
It is a true navy blue. This color, you can see all of the patterning in this fabric, which is so beautiful. It's like a woven. It almost looks like a linen-like fabric. Always our #1 custom ordered color is a navy blue, and generally that would mean that a custom order chair takes longer. And so this is amazing that this is ready for you in that 1 to 3 weeks with our partnership with QVC.
Wow. I mean, I know because I've just got an empty apartment, and it's like well, as soon as you look at ordering anything, it's like, well, I might not like it by the time it arrives. We're going to go to QVC.com and show you a couple more colours. So this is the Dove.
The Dove is a true gray. So it is a beautiful light gray. Don't worry about it with the stains, just like every other color. It has that eye clean fabric, very, very beautiful. And then we also have that wicker. The wicker is a tan, light, natural color. Think natural woods. It's going to bring in really, really neutral and beautiful.
Okay, great colours, H478461. You're looking at the choices there, that the manual or the Power XR, those are your options. And then your easy pay are either $247 or $380, and you're getting 5 easy payments that you're spreading that across. Once you order, what happens when you get this home, like in terms of delivery?
It's so easy. You know, you're going to get a phone call. You're going to set up a date and time that works for you and the carrier's availability, or if you're gifting this to someone, our delivery men are going to bring your new Lazy Boy recliner to your door, inside, upstairs into a bedroom, downstairs into a basement, put the chair together for you. So take it out of the packaging, plug it in if it's the power option so that you are happy that it's in working order, and then you just have to sit back and relax. I want to just also mention that if you were to